Installing Raspberry Pi OS. Welcome! In this video, I'll walk you through how to install Raspberry Pi OS and set up your Raspberry Pi from start to finish. If you have the Kobe kit, this part is already done for you. Let's get started. Before we begin, let's quickly talk about what an operating system, or OS, is. An OS is the software that lets you interact with your computer's hardware. It manages everything from running programs to connecting to the internet. Just like Windows runs on most PCs or Mac OS runs on Apple computers, Raspberry Pi OS is the operating system made specifically for the Raspberry Pi. It gives you a graphical desktop, a web browser, and tools for coding and creating projects all in one place. First, go to the official Raspberry Pi website. Download the Raspberry Pi Imager for your operating system, Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. Once the download is complete, open the installer and follow the on-screen instructions to install it. Now insert a microSD card into your computer. Open the Raspberry Pi Imager. Choose your Raspberry Pi device. Then choose the OS. Select the latest one on the top. Next, click Choose Storage and select your microSD card. Click Next. We don't need custom settings, so click No. We want to continue, so click Yes on this one. The Imager will download the OS and write it to your microSD card. This may take a few minutes. When it's done, you can safely remove the card. Insert the microSD card into your Raspberry Pi. Make sure your Raspberry Pi is connected to your monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Then plug in the power cable to turn it on. The Raspberry Pi will boot up and launch the setup wizard. Notice the green light. Follow the on-screen steps. Choose your language and time zone. Set up a username and password. Connect to the Wi-Fi. Choose your default browser. I'll leave it as is. Then click Next. Let the system check for updates. And finally, restart your Pi if prompted. That's it. You've successfully installed Raspberry Pi OS and set up your Raspberry Pi. You're now ready to explore, code, and create.